Hello everybody, my name is Gleason and welcome to episode 19 of Mechanical Minecraft. Now there's a few things I need to talk to you about before we get started. I've got some stuff cooking up. But this guy's been running so long that he is now full, and I did a few changes to this, as you might be able to already see. So what I've done is I've added a Mark III antimatter relay right here. I've got a Mark I energy collector there. And so all the buckets that get used get pulled up and go straight into this relay here. Because when he's producing energy at a full rate, I need a Mark III there for him to be able to dump the energy fast enough into this guy. So we've also got, if I look down here, what's going to happen when these guys are full and this guy is full? Well, I watched it for a bit, and what happened is these buckets bounce around in here for a while, and then eventually they'll either drop out here, or down to here. So I put 2 obsidian pipes down here, so it means if I put like, what's something that I can use? Yeah, I've got nothing, but if we put something like that down there, it will suck it up. That's where the lava buckets will go, and that has a frequency 2 teleport pipe, so it will those 2 things will come to here, I think. Actually, wait, let's have a look. 5. I don't know. Okay, yes, I understand now. 5 goes straight to my antimatter relay that produces the diamonds, so that's what's happening over there. Also, I managed to fill up my Kleinstar Zwei, however you say it, and that is because I updated my equivalent exchange to the next newest version, and it has debuffed Kleinstars a lot, which is a good thing because otherwise I would never have to upgrade it. So if I put it in here, okay, not in there, if I put it in here, this guy's starting to fill up with a lot of energy too. You can see this way Kleinstar can hold 200,000 energy instead of whatever it was before, which was a lot. Also, we've got a little burner spot down there, so I can burn a piece of wood instead of having to transmute it directly. And it puts a lock on it when you burn stuff, so you can't automatically get it. I also had to make my transmutation relearn everything, because that just happened with the update. There was nothing, it just had to happen. And we can also see there's a lot more options here, but it can also teach it Kleinstars. So now I want to upgrade this guy, and that takes 4 instead of the 2 that it was before. So I can grab 2, but that's not quite enough, so I can go over here and grab 100,000 energy, which I just looked at. It took 100,000 energy to make those 2. So I can grab 100,000 of the stuff out of this guy. Bingo. Then I can go back over here and grab the 4th guy. If I put these guys in a crafting table, I will get the next level, which is a dray. This guy can hold a bunch more than the last guy. I don't know how much, so we'll just let this guy empty out for now. And also, I've got a lot of diamonds at the moment, because before I updated, I converted all my EMC into diamonds, so that's why. I also went ahead and cleaned up this room a bit and filled out all the spots where chests should be, even though they're not sorting yet. Like, they're not actually used for anything, but still. What else did I change? This guy's a Mark III now. Oh, I might get this guy back to creating diamonds, because this guy is currently full, and I don't want that. I might go charge up my Kleinstar inside him. Yeah, and he'll empty out now. Looks like this guy can hold 600,000. Yeah, that makes sense. 800,000 makes more sense, because the Zwei held 200,000 each, and we combined 4 of them, which means it can now hold 800,000. I don't think I should need too much more than this, though. Might grab another stack of diamonds, because I don't need so many right now, and I'd rather have the value in EMC. So all I have to do that is chuck some diamonds in there, and chuck my Kleinstar in there. And this guy actually fills up faster than he can drain. That's kind of funny. I also had my quarry running for a while, so I'll go and show you that in a second. I also have a lot of diamonds because I went mining for a while, which gave me a lot of resources. Wow, this guy's almost finished by the looks. Is he gonna fill up? Yep, he's now full. That's pretty interesting. But now, before I go and show you my quarry, I want to do something. And that requires 3 whole pieces of dark matter, so I'll grab them and keep charging this guy up. And this is a pretty cool item. And it is a dark matter pickaxe. This guy is really cool. I'm going to show you how he works. Yeah, I'll just head down my mine here. Here's a good enough spot to show you, so I can dig normal. He's pretty fast. He doesn't take damage, like duration damage. I can charge him up. And not what I wanted to do, but if I press G, nope, not G, C, I can change the mode that he goes in. So right now, if I get away from this gravel, you can see he mines 3 wide instead of the normal 2 wide. Of course it's dark, so you guys can't see anything. And if I press C again, he'll mine 3 deep. At the cost of, I'm pretty sure, no energy. Oops. And if I right click on, nope, if I charge him up, then right click on an ore, he will mine that whole ore vein and drop it on my head. So that's going to come in a lot of, like, really handy when I start mining. And there's one that's, yeah, just normal mode. Yep, he's pretty fast. And the last one, which I just skipped past, is tall. That's how that works. Yeah, the main reason I wanted this guy is to speed up my mining, because I can just right click on an ore vein and get that done super fast. So that was my reasoning there. Because I have a drill, and that's probably faster than the Mr. Pickaxe there, but I think there's a spider behind me. Yes, there is. That means, oh wow, that's close. But yeah, this guy's going to come in handy when it comes to mining actual veins. And just chuck all this ore in here, in cobblestone. Anyway, I'll go and show you what I've got downstairs by way of resources, because I've got a fair bit now. Nice amount of iron in there. Oh, also, I updated inventory tweaks, and I can now use it to sort alchemical chests, which is great because it was annoying that I couldn't before. And as you can see, I've got a heap of copper, and a fair bit of tin. So hopefully I'll be able to start putting that stuff into the antimatter relay too, because that'll give me a lot of EMC. Pretty low on redstone, nice amount of coal. Haven't sorted those chests properly. Of course, these guys are now full. And how full is this guy? That guy is full. Dirt's almost full. Fair bit of gravel, nickelite. We've got this guy working away just as expected. He's got 32 coal, of course. I'm not sure, but I don't think the partial request thing is working on that, so not a big deal. It just would have lowered resources that it would take to do it. Like physical Minecraft resources. Anyway, so I can't remember. Oh yes, I was going to show you my quarry, and that means I should probably sleep away the night here. But yeah, that MFSU is full downstairs, and I want to start being able to utilize that system. So I've got a bit of a plan. Haha, Mr. Spider. So I'll just quickly run over here. Wow. Might keep this on camera because it'll probably end up being entertaining in some way or another. Yep, the skeleton shot the creeper. Nice. That was pretty sick. He was in water, so he didn't do any environmental damage, which is handy, of course. But yeah, this guy's been running for quite a while, and as you can see, pretty deep. Wow, slime chunk. Ha! That is so awesome. Anyway, so yeah, that guy's been working away for quite a while. We can see a lot of resources down there. These engines are keeping up nicely. And so that's all working well and good. Also, I just remembered I want to show you back into my sorting room because I did a few more additions to the automatic crafting system down there. So grab out my wrench and head over. There we go, and as you can see, yep, there's a fair few more here now. I think this guy was it's the first new one, so I changed this to... what I did is I converted all my glowstone blocks into glowstone dust so that he could be used in recipes and stuff, and if I ever need glowstone blocks I can just request them. I did pipes. This might have been last episode, maybe I'm just having a blank, but I basically did everything required of what my blueprint would need, so that's that. Ooh, that's a bug in my system. Ooh, wow. Let's just check them all. Ooh, I thought I had that on the wrong frequency. Haha. Interesting. So all my buckets that have been coming out have been going to 5, which wasn't what I thought it was, of course. So I'm going to just I can empty the buckets that I get back into this chest because then they'll go and burn. So my buckets have just been going to waste and despawning by the looks of it, unfortunately. So I'll trade. This is a mess, isn't it? Holy moly. This is annoying, frustrating. Alright. But yeah, I thought frequency 5 wasn't quite the right thing, but yeah, I'm glad I saw that though. That would have been annoying, and I just break that guy. My bad. Yep, lava buckets are in there, just thought I'd check that. So now all these guys will go and make me a bunch of diamonds down upstairs. Well, not stairs really, just back at home base. Phew, I now have all the lava buckets. Like there's none just floating around anymore, luckily. Also, I'm just finishing up quarrying these lava buckets, but I also had a bit of fun with the inventory tweaks config file. So if I press R, it will put my hotbar in a regular order, which is really cool. So I just had all them out of order. I'll just do it again. Bam. Sweet. I like that. That's going to come in handy. But back to work. The next thing I want to do is make a place for all this energy to go, because there is a lot of it in there. Okay, so let's clean up that portal. And I did look for a way to turn the graphical part of that off, but I couldn't find anything, so yeah. And I can just see that my lasers have turned off between now and when I last looked at them, so I better go check that system out. The combustion engines are all still moving. I'm guessing he ran out of iron gates, chipsets, you know what I mean. Let's keep them working. If you just had a look then at what I did have in there, my garden's looking pretty, isn't it? It had a lot of gates in there, so that's an indication of how long I've been mining and playing on this world. So, let's see what I can do. Oh yes, I remember now. I might use this temporary chest and get all this stuff that I don't need right now because I want to clean inventory, because I'm going to do some crafting. And for some reason I couldn't get the diamond sword to work with the inventory tweaks mod, so not sure what that was all about. I want those guys, and that should be fine. I might want some glass and some wood, just in case. Cobblestone's always good. Anyway, so I'll need to look up NEI, so I'll turn that on and look up mass, just the word mass. And we want to make a mass fabricator. This guy requires, expensive stuff. Wow, so advanced machine block, we'll have a look at this guy. Maybe before I do this... Actually, nah, this would be fine. So, I need a machine block, carbon plate, and advanced alloys. So I need 4 carbon plates, and if I remember how to do that... Actually, scratch that. I just changed my mind like I do all the time. I'm going to do a bit of an upgrade to my industrial craft system. Not my industrial craft, my Buildcraft system back at my sorting room. To account for a few things that will come in handy, so I'll get to work doing that. What I need is an induction furnace is the first thing, so I need an electric furnace and an advanced machine block. Oh geez, an advanced machine block still. I guess I'm going to have to make him either way. So actually need a fair bit of bronze to start this off. This episode might consist of a bit of crafting, by the looks of things. Just grab a whole heap of that. Because I need some more bronze. I'll just make a whole bunch of it for now. Because I need to make some refined iron also. Some in here. And I think I just had some right here. Yep. I wonder, that would be handy, but I doubt it. If I can teach this to this guy... Nah, that would have been a bit overpowered, probably. Anyway, I want to do that, that, and that. Maybe, I think it's 10 actually. I'm not sure what order these guys go in. Might be this. There we go, mixed metal ingots. And I need to compress these guys, I think it is. Yep, compress them. Grab my overclocker upgrades, speed that along. Also needs to grab some coal. Have we got any... No, I do not. Oh, I already have a carbon plate. That's handy. Grab a whole bunch of coal. There's my carbon plate. Okay, so we've got some rubber in there, which I don't know why I just picked up. And we've got those two guys, and I'm going to put my coal into my macerator and grab back my overclocker upgrades. There we go. Those will all go into awesome coal dust. Well, not awesome, but they're handy for making advanced machines, of course. What else? Jeez. Let's wait for this guy to finish. And I'll craft him into some raw carbon thingies. Make some raw carbon mesh. I might as well make as many of these guys as I can just for the use of it, because I'm sure I'll need them later on. And yep, raw carbon mesh goes into a compressor, I'm pretty sure. Yep, perfect. Got ourselves a few carbon plates now. Now I can request a... Did I put a machine block in this system? I thought I did, but I'm not certain. Oh, it's silver. I was wondering. That looked a bit like refined iron there. Okay, apparently I did not, so that's no problem. Just make one manually. Oh, the old days. Some of those guys and 2 of you guys, and I get an advanced machine block. And now what was the rest of that recipe? An electric furnace. So, I'm going to make the electric furnace off camera because you've seen it being made before. And I'm just finishing off making that electric furnace, and handy way to do it is to just request an electronic circuit. If I put some refined iron in my chests. I knew that would happen. And so yeah, that'll just speed things along. Like, I'm glad I put that recipe in there because it's an annoying recipe to make, I have to say. So hopefully this guy should be coming any second now. There we go. And then I'll just show you guys finishing up making this electric furnace. There we go, you and you. And of course I did a few misclicks and I've got my first induction furnace. Yay! So that guy's gonna come in handy. Also want to have a look at something. Okay, never mind. Wait. Yeah, never mind. So now I want to make a macerator. Not a macar. I want a macerator, so I need another machine block and another electronic circuit. And some cobble and some flint. Nice and easy if I can find the stuff. A few of you guys and one of you and a few of you, you and you, and need a machine block. Not quite what I wanted to do right there. Perfect. And my electronic circuit. Sweet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to steal a few overclocker upgrades because I can't be bothered making any more right now because they are pretty tedious, to be honest. So now that I've got that stuff, I'm going to head over to my sorting room. What an awesome place. I really like this room, like how it's coming along. I've got all these contraptions everywhere and it's looking good. So what I want to do is make a little addition to these guys, and that is to let them automatically macerate and induction furnace stuff. So I'm going to put them down like so. I'm going to run. I'm going to need some fiber optic cable, but that shouldn't be a problem. I think I've already got some. Hopefully. Let's see, what have we got here? Yes, good. Yeah, I'll just grab it all for now. That's the easiest way to probably do things. I love just watching stuff go like through this system sometimes because it's just, I didn't put it there, how'd it get there? Oh yeah, I've got my quarry automatically mining stuff for me. Aha. There we go. All of those cables there. I can just simply hook these guys up. But I'm going to need, before I hook the macerator up, I need to put a couple transformer upgrades in there. What? Oh, what? I thought, oh, dang it. I thought induction furnaces could do that. My bad. I might just, oh, that's frustrating me. I might just do them the normal way then. Like, just get normal, I can't even remember what they're called. Transformer. They're like, I need a high to medium. So which means I need two mediums, two mediums and a low. I just keep stumbling over my words here. Two mediums and a low. Oops. So first I need an energy crystal. Also need an electronic circuit. Just grab a few because I like watching them. Let's just watch this. This is fun. I've never watched electronic circuits be made before, and of course he needed to make some copper cables. Haha. Very cool. I love logistics pipes so much. Anyway, so two machine blocks. I mean, two machine blocks and 4 copper cables is what I need right now. Before I needed all that stuff, and I need some more refined iron. I'm probably going to need some more iron. Refined iron, I mean. Yep, a couple more pieces, so my inventory's getting pretty full. And I had a bit of a problem with the No, it's getting pulled out too fast. Dang it. Oh, they'll just go to the chest at the end. That's not too much of a problem, because they'll just come through here and chucked into here eventually. Yep, there they go. Perfecto. Here we are, 2 medium transformer upgrades. Why did I stock myself up so much? And I need to make a high medium, yeah, another medium transformer upgrade thingy. Man, I'm just pressing all the wrong buttons right now. Okay, so I need that guy in there, I need that guy, I need one of these, and what was the last thing? Two copper cables, that's kind of random. Probably need a few more, so I'll request a whole bunch. And they'll automatically craft themselves, of course. Being the awesome mod that this is. Logistics pipes, that is. We've got a whole bunch of mods, but logistics pipes is one of my favourites. But of course, logistics pipes couldn't work without Buildcraft, and so they all sort of work together. Anyway. Need you, and you. Make one of you guys, and last thing is just gonna come and chuck some of this copper and tin into that chest. Maybe some of this dirt and cobble as well. Might keep the copper and tin actually, second thoughts. So the last thing is a load transformer upgrade, and that's just 3 copper and some wood. Perfecto. So, here we go. Some moment of truth. Oh yeah, we need to make another induction furnace, of course. But I want to put my... I'm not sure if exactly how this works exactly as I'm thinking it does, but I'm hoping it will. And I'm going to need my wrench, so it means I'm going to need to go home other way. So I might as well clean up my inventory while I'm there. So I'm just making myself that that induction furnace. Wrong tool right there. Because yeah, then I can get the system up and running straight away instead of having to wait. And what was the other thing? An advanced machine block. Just a normal machine block. So, golly, I didn't grab enough refined iron. I don't think there's any in my... Nope. And just so you guys know, these portals work fine when I'm not recording. It's just when I'm recording that it's just a bit of an FPS loss. Actually, a fair bit, to be honest, but, you know, I can get over it. I'm good with playing with low FPS by now, even if it's the most annoying thing ever. Finally, so, get this induction furnace up and running again. What am I missing? No, it wasn't you. I just cannot remember. Oh yes, an electric furnace. Oh jeez, I need to make one of those guys now. Well, they're pretty simple to make. Just require a bit of iron. I swear I had my iron on me. Must have put it away, yep. So, I'll show you once again how to make an electric furnace, just because I can. And I'm cruel. And I knew it would only take half a second. See? Anyway, got our induction furnace again right here. Break down this portal lag, man. And hopefully this whole thing will work this time. Electric wrench. I'll turn this guy around so he's facing this way. Because the higher dot side needs to be facing the higher voltage side. So I also need my medium voltage and make sure he's facing the right way. That was a bit scary. And then I can put a fiber cable. I can probably use glass ones, but I'm not worried about it. Put my low voltage down and a couple more, and this should work. Yes, he's getting power, and hopefully he's getting power. Awesome. Now what I want to do is, the way induction furnaces work is they build up heat, and the higher the heat percentage, the faster they'll work, and they only build up heat when they're actually cooking something. For some reason that ain't working, but I can put a redstone torch on him, and it still ain't working. Oh, it's just ultra slope because it was on 0%. That's so good. But now when this guy gets 100% heat, he'll stay there because he's got this redstone signal applied to him, which is fine by me. Yeah, I'm glad this is actually working now. So, what I can do now is I can tell my crafting system, if I grab some crafting pipes, just grab 4 of them for now. They should only take half a second to be made. Let's see, I wonder if he needs to make like diamond gears or anything. No, it looks like he's got the basic supply pipes that he needs. That's cool. Anyway, so the way crafting logistics pipes don't only work with crafting tables, they can work with pretty much anything. It just needs to know the input and the output. And the only downside is you can't, dang it, you can't just press import like you can on automatic crafting tables. You actually got to tell it exactly what's coming in and out. But I can tell this guy that if cobblestone, actually no, I won't do cobblestone, if iron ingots go in, refined iron will come out. 1 refined iron will come out. So now, if I hook this guy up to my other system, which I need to... Dang it, I'm not being very efficient this episode. Actually, like the opposite of efficient. Oh my goodness. This is a mess. I couldn't be bothered. I just thought I'd press it 12 times instead of actually doing it 12 times. But I can just request them to make more, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, so I can... Oh, I already had some on me. Dumb nut. I can connect this guy up to... Oops. Up to the system. And I now have refined iron in my crafting logistics pipes. So no longer will I have to make them. I can also, while I'm here, I can put other crafting logistics pipes and tell it that a piece of coal. Why did I not... my goodness. This episode really is a mess. I'm sorry, guys. Very unprofessional. There we go. I can tell it that I actually need to macerate up a piece of coal right here. That's working pretty slow, isn't it? Ta-da! Anyway, I can tell it that a piece of coal equals a piece of coal dust. It needs to be 1 piece of coal. And so now I have coal dust in my system, and I can make a few of these just like put pipes all around this guy. So that is a handy addition. I can go pick up the rest of that coal. And I can also add anything else that I want to this. So, for example, I can tell it that cobblestone equals sand, although I've got heaps of sand, so it doesn't really worry me. But just things in general. So, also might add a compressor to this eventually, so that I can have whatchamacallins. What do you call them? Compressors. Yes, compressors, so I can have those mixed metal ingots and then again those plates. Anyway, so I'm sorry guys, this is the end of this episode now. I'm sorry not much action has happened, but yep, we got some stuff done, which is nice. You saw a lot of crafting in this episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I encourage you to like it and comment if you have something to say, and I'll see you guys next time.